Welcome back to the Expensive Everything podcast. I am
Uh-huh.
your host, Expensive with the Z, because the shit ain't free. Boss money, motherfucking base. To the right of me, I got the savage of all savages, Miss Savage, always chocolate, always pretty, always got something to
Mhm.
say. You know what I mean? And all the way at the end, we got the mover, pink hat mover. He moving something. We don't know what he moving, but he moving something, man. Listen, yo,
Hello,
today we got a
bro.
good show, man. We got a lot of shit going on. We gonna touch that Gucci Mane shit again. Also, I don't know if y'all know about this, but we gonna get into it. That Ashlee Jenae suicide shit, we definitely we gonna get into that. We got a couple of other things. Your president, your president, your president posting pictures of him as Jesus. We gonna get into that, man. What's good,
My
man?
God.
What's
My
going on,
goodness.
y'all?
How are you?
Chilling, man. Just
Listen,
enjoying
look.
this fake summer shit going on.
Yeah.
Right? Nice little spring teas, you know?
Yeah. Listen, man.
I feel good though. I love it.
It do. Gotta enjoy every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
man.
fuck it.
Look, just like you was about to say, look, next week it's gonna be cold again. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, now I
Next
gotta
week
bring
it's
the
gonna be cold
leather
again.
and
So,
shit. God damn, bro. I thought it was gonna be
yeah, I
nice.
mean, but yo, you know what? I actually don't want it to get hot too fast, man. Like,
I feel you.
you know, when this
feel
shit
you.
come in fast, like this shit just came in fast.
It
89
did.
degrees
It-
too much in motherfucking
That's a
and
fact.
where we at? March? April? We in
Right.
April. 89 degrees in April. Come on, what are you doing? Like, God, what are you doing? No, literally, like, what you doing, man? Like,
Trying.
shit is a lot, man. This shit's stressful. You supposed to have on hoodies, good leathers right now. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be worrying about
Right.
wearing no calm tee. This is you know what I call this shit? Not this weather, but the season that we going into, I call this leather weather. Like, I got some leathers. I got some good pellies. You know what I'm saying? I got some good butter sauce, green,
It
yellow.
literally went 0
Right.
to 100 real quick. 0
like-
to 100, like what?
400
the
degrees,
butter's
like
supposed to break the
juvenile.
new
Like,
butters out
like,
and
what the
shit.
fuck really going on?
No
all
in
that.
between.
All that. I got some nice sweaters and shit. I ain't really get to
Yeah.
like, damn, hold up. But
Yeah, I'm really not with that. I'm really not with that. And mind you, we already know I'm a summer baby, man. Y'all born in the cold. I'm not with this hot shit, man. Like I like to
Love it.
I like to you know what? Since we here, you know you could get fly in the summer, but you really can't get fly. Like I get fly I get frequent flyer now. You know what I'm saying? Frequent flyer mileage. Like, you
I
know what
love
I'm saying?
that.
I put this shit on all the time, but in the spring and in the fall, I feel
love
like you
spring.
could get the flyers.
Love spring. That's my favorite.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll do fall the most. Like I don't like the winter.
A lot of ladies love fall. Y'all get to wear y'all little knee
Fall
high
is
boots
so
and then y'all
like
fly
it's
shit,
not
your
too
little sweaters
cold. It's not too
and all that.
Little
You know.
riding boots. It's like you looking cute.
Calm tights, calm little, you know what I'm saying, little
Right,
biker
right.
weather.
Little
Exactly.
little dresses and
I ain't
all
gonna
that.
listen, man. Let me tell you something. Shout out to the ladies. We gonna start there first. Shout out to the ladies that be throwing that shit on in the fall, in the spring, in the winter, summertime. You know what? Let me tell you something. Summertime for the ladies, y'all be looking wonderful in the summer, but I know y'all be hot. You know what I mean? Look, y'all see Miss Savage right now. She got the hair done. She looking good. Listen, summertime when y'all got the hair done, y'all be trying not to sweat that hair out. You know what I noticed on some real shit? I'm gonna keep it a band with you. It takes a lot to be a beautiful lady, man.
It does.
Absolutely.
Yo, listen, real quick before we start anything, man. Let's clap it up for the beautiful ladies, man. Because
clap it up for the beautiful ladies, because it is hard work.
Yes, man, clap it up for beautiful ladies, man. Listen, it's a hard job being a beautiful woman. But look, let me show you how I'm gonna end this
do it
off,
so
right?
gracefully.
Yes. Let me show you how I'm gonna end this off. It's a hard job being a beautiful lady, but our first lady is the baddest in the motherfucking game. You already know her name. You say it again. Our first lady is the baddest in the game. You already know what her name is.
Don't make me blush.
You already know what it is. Expensive everything. First lady is the baddest in the game. And that's just it. That's how we feel. That's how we moving. You already know what it is. Listen, what we getting into today first? Listen, and I always let Miss Savage pick the first topic. Don't pick the first thing at the top of the list.
I don't always pick the first thing.
You know what? You know what? Matter of fact, you know what? Let's get into the real serious.
Yeah, let's do that so we can
so we can lighten this shit up. All right. Like I said, listen. So you had social media influencer Ashlee Jenae, real name Ashley Robinson. She went to Tanzania for her 31st birthday. She went to actually celebrate her 31st birthday with her boyfriend, who proposed to her out there and became her fiance. You see the pictures; they look like they're having fun. They were actually at a exotic, hotel where they were able to take pictures with tigers, giraffes, all kind of different animals. Very expensive vacation, man. And they really looked like they was enjoying themselves, man. And Ashlee is dead. Now, Ashlee is dead. So when everything first came out, they was actually saying that Ashlee took her own life via suicide, via something around her neck and hung herself. And once you start going down a rabbit hole, you can see that something is not right with that situation. Her fiance informed her parents and family 11 hours after they actually found out that this girl wasn't here anymore. That's a red flag.
Exactly.
Her fiance is worth $45 million. And her family is now asking people via GoFundMe to, help them with $50,000 to bring her body back to the United States of America. Her fiance is worth $45 million. Why would that even be an issue?
And I'm sure he spent enough on her, like with those exotic trips. They are in floor seats at the basketball games. Like, he has the money, so the fact that they have to do that is very suspicious. And not for nothing, the hotel did say that they had an argument prior to her being found unresponsive, and they separated them in separate rooms. And now he is being held, and his passport is being held, and he's being questioned. So obviously, if that's the case, something must have transpired that they're not putting out yet, but something happened. Something suspicious.
Autopsy time.
That's what I was going. That's what I was going to actually say. I guess when he called her parents, he didn't make it seem like they was having an argument. He made it seem like she hung herself to just hang herself.
For what?
Come to find out that they had an argument. So he's withholding information. Why is he withholding his information? Now, what happened that was so serious that the hotel, because usually hotels don't step in and shit like that.
Exactly. I work in a hotel, so I know.
Yeah, of course. There you go. You know what I'm saying? That's your area of expertise. Niggas is arguing. All right, whatever. Go argue. So it had to be a situation where they was getting crazy for them to say, yo, you know what? We're gonna put you in this room. We're gonna put you in this room right here, and we're gonna separate y'all.
Right.
Shit that don't add up to me is I look at her pictures, and pictures could be lies. Let's start there.
Instagram is not a real place, please.
Instagram is not a real place. Pictures can be lies. You understand what I'm saying? But she also looked happy. She also looked happy while she was on vacation. She was smiling. She was bubbly. It was for her 31st birthday. And her family said she wasn't the type of person that would take her own life. So what the fuck happened?
So they got into an argument so bad that she felt like she had to go ahead and end her own self. You know what I'm saying? Off herself.
That's what they're saying allegedly.
On an exotic trip. Like, I hope
But
they don't have no dickheaded
also, I would
detectives on
say
this
that
shit, bro.
something must have took place to make him even reach to that boiling point, if that is the situation, if that is the case. Only because he was doing all this stuff. Like, why would he propose to her on her 31st birthday just to take her life? So something happened. Something took place that we don't know. That if he did do that and he reached his boiling point for whatever reason.
I'm seeing comments talking about maybe he was going through the phone or some wild shit like that. Who knows?
Yeah, everybody's
you know
saying all
some
those
type of dumb shit. But I don't know. I've been seeing things about, like, you know, if you want to go down that rabbit hole, as far as like very affluent, you know, males of the race right there. You know, some of them do certain shit like that where it's like a game or some shit. Like, it's like a, you know what I mean? It's like a game to them. Like, yo,
that's what the shit reminded me of. Like
I'm
a movie.
Get them in, and
you know what I'm saying? Like you take the black person out there and you do X, Y, and Z to them.
The shit, see if you get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
For real. And you know, listen, and this is storybook shit. You go out there with your fiance, just like, you know, a couple of other people. I remember a situation where a couple had went out there together and they was on the water, and the fucking husband came back without her.
Yes.
You know, let me take you away from the States and X, Y, and Z. You know, another thing is this, right? I did a video about this shit. When y'all get a chance, go through the final pictures of them together. You see his facial expressions in those pictures?
I mean, honestly, if you look through most of their pictures, he looks like that. But I would say, because a lot of people are like, I don't know, they're trying to make it like a race thing, and they're showing like a bunch of victims that have been unalived by, you know, Caucasian men. And even in my comments, because I did make a video about it, and they were like, listen, that's what happens when you go after money, or that's what happens when you dating out of your race. And I would say that it really doesn't have any, I mean, I don't know what was his reasoning. However, I would say that lately I've been seeing a lot of men taking women's lives, and it has not only been white men. I would say that. No. I don't know if y'all seen this recently of the girl that got shot 4 times in the face, allegedly because she was pregnant. That man was not Caucasian. So this has just been happening just all over the world. So maybe that could have been a situation, but it's not only because of money and stuff. It's, you know, it's probably just power. People just feeling like they could get away. You go to another country. How many times people could get away with going to another country, taking somebody's life and getting away with it?
Exactly. And I'm glad you said that too. It's just like,
how is that possible? You know?
Exactly, man.
Play to play, you know what I'm saying? It's a sick, you know what I'm saying?
But I wouldn't say it's I would just say, like, you know, if he did want to do it, he probably felt like, you know, the perfect place.
I could get away with it here.
Right.
Crazy thing is, you know what I'm saying? He must have been trying to leave. You understand what I'm saying? He must have been trying to leave, and they stopped him like, yo, let me get that passport. We got to do a deeper investigation onto, you know, why the whys and the hows and the what the fuck is going on type shit.
You ready to dip off and leave your fiance in Africa dead? Like, let me get up out of here.
Like, and why would you want to leave? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get to the bottom of it, like, what happened? Because first of all, you're saying like that happened, but to me, if that happened to my fiance and they were in another room or something, I'm like, no, did that really happen? I'm trying to figure out if somebody else might have did something to her and possibly trying to get away with it. I'm not going to just leave like that.
On Facebook, somebody post her last text. Now, I don't know if this is actual facts, but to the last text said, and it was to her family, I'm not here alone. Right. The same fucking way, the same way I look. I'm not here alone. So now I see that shit and I go back to the video that I made. I don't know if y'all seen the video that I made, the last video that I made, where I'm jumping into the pictures. So when she was taking a picture with the giraffe, if you zoom in on the picture, it's two men standing in the background. Not to say that those men didn't work there. Not to say that those men weren't supposed to be there, but it don't look like the men were supposed to be there.
And can you imagine, like, now that you say that, like, that's so crazy, because honestly, he has enough money to do the things. Like, I didn't do it, right? Because we weren't even in the same room.
Exactly.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about that because I was like trying to figure out how he was going to try to get away with it if he did do it, but he might have not did it, but he got enough money to have somebody else do it.
Exactly. You know, and then like we could go into you know, a lot of people said, and you know, not for nothing, man. First and foremost, let me start off by saying this, man. One, if you're in a relationship and you feel like you got to put your hands on your partner, you don't need to be in that relationship. Let's start there.
Not at all.
I always say this shit because you know this shit goes over a lot of people's heads. You know what I'm saying? One, I always say the reason a lot of relationships fail because people want to be your parent instead of being your partner. It's a different P. Your partner is your partner. Your parent is your parent. You cannot tell a grown person what to do. You are not the authority figure to a grown person. So if you are ever in a relationship and these are the circumstances, you need to get out that relationship. You are not a man's mother. A man is not your father if y'all in the same relationship. Now going back to where I was at, if you're in a relationship where you feel like, yo, I'm gonna fuck this, you can't be in a relationship like that. Let's start there. You need to get the fuck out that relationship right now. Because it's a trigger is going to happen and it's going to happen.
That part.
Let's go to her. A lot of people, and you know, people fuck. Yo, listen, the internet is a fucked up place. Internet is a fucked up place. A lot of people are saying, yo, she deserved it because she didn't like black men. And yo, listen, here's the thing, right? Another thing, your preference is your preference.
It's your preference. I say this so many times because
You're right. And, yo, listen, and I say the same thing, but you know, with a lot of people fuck this shit up. Your preference is your preference. If she chose to be with a Caucasian man, that's what she chose. What she chose.
That's a prerogative.
Right.
Why are you fucking saying that it was good for her that this shit happened? Oh, you know what they do? You know what? You're right. History does show that they do certain shit. And like I said on a couple of episodes, you can't hide from what's in your DNA.
You're right.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You can say I love you, and then your DNA say you hate that motherfucker. I hate you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's what your DNA said, nigga. Because that's what your granddaddy and your great granddaddy and your great granddaddy
great
was doing. You know what I'm saying? When they bust that nut, and that other nut, you a part of all that shit, nigga. You can't hide from what's in your DNA. So certain things you don't supposed to do. But you don't say, yo, listen, it's good for this woman. It ain't good for her. It ain't good for no nigga to be putting his hands on no woman, period.
Exactly. She don't deserve it just because that was her preference. And I say that because they say that all the time, even with Chris Brown. People are so mad that Chris Brown don't like dark-skinned girls. If he don't like them, that's just not his type. Like, that's not his type. But if a light-skinned girl take him out, that means good for him because he should have been with dark-skinned girls. Like, doesn't matter. Like, he don't like, that's his preference.
You got people saying, yo, you got people saying, I don't like oversized people. I'd rather this. Oh, that's fat shaming. It's not fat shaming.
You don't like fat people, right? That's it.
It's preference.
It's a preference.
You can't tell a person what to prefer. I can't tell you, yo, you better like niggas like me.
You know what I'm saying?
You like niggas with big. You better like niggas with big heads and glasses. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't laugh. Hey, don't do that. Don't ever do that. Don't laugh. No, that wasn't supposed to be.
You said it.
No, I'm saying because you laugh a little too hard. Like
what are you talking about? You said it.
Oh, man.
you too, nigga, you laugh a little too hard. Nigga,
you're funny, and I laughed at you, not your head.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know, big head niggas with glasses. I ain't tell you that.
You telling me?
If you like a big head nigga with glasses, then you like him. You feel me?
That's
It's cool.
and nothing wrong with that.
It's not your preference is your preference, and a lot of people right now are saying that this is good for this woman because of her preference.
Yeah, the internet is just fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they are laughing at like literally in my comments, people are like sending the crying, laughing emoji. I'm like, well, damn. And I argue with a few, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all be. Because regardless of what was her preference, what she like, it doesn't mean she needs to lose her life. Regardless of what. It's a sad story. It's a sad case. She's only 31 years old. And whether she was there for money, love, whatever it was, that doesn't mean that she should have got her life taken. Regardless.
That's right. And again, I can't see how she would want to take her own life. You getting money.
Yeah, for what?
You traveling the world. Yo, you know what somebody said? And you know, it was a joke, but the shit was serious. I took the shit serious because I know black women. You see how good her fucking hair looked? Did you see the pictures of her? She looked beautiful.
She looked beautiful. No
one thing I know about a black woman. Y'all wonderful. First of all, let me start off by saying y'all wonderful. Yo, listen, wonderful.
Exquisite.
I wouldn't choose anything before y'all.
The real example.
Y'all wonderful, beautiful. God made y'all for me.
And me too.
You ain't lying. Reality. When y'all go get y'all hair done, it ain't no motherfucking way in the world y'all gonna do some shit to yourself like that after y'all done got a fucking y'all shit hitting.
Listen, either way it happened, she didn't take herself out. Regardless of what, she did not take herself out.
And who's ruling this suicide?
I don't know. That's what they said.
Because she was hanging? Because she's hanging?
The statement first came out, yeah, that she hung herself.
Come on, bro. How many hangings have happened and it wasn't a suicide? Like, seriously. I mean, come on. You know what I mean?
Who the fuck got hung themselves?
I'm gonna tell you some funny flash shit because a lot of people said, "Yo, how could she hang herself?" Well, you know what? I'm not saying that she hung herself because I don't believe she hung herself, but I have actually seen people do the shit. I'm in the why me pants. I'm coming from court. I'm in a cell with a dude. This nigga is like, yo, I'm about to get a lot of time. I'm gonna hang myself. The nigga gets up, he ties his shirt, gets up on top of the bars, and tries to hang himself. I'm sitting right there. I'm just sitting there because listen, man, at this point, yo, what the fuck? What you want me to do? I'm not touching this nigga because if I touch this nigga, y'all gonna say that it was me.
Exactly.
CEO bugging. Yo, get him down. Fuck you mean get him down?
Are you dumb?
What you mean get him down? I'm not touching him. That's your job, nigga. You come get him down. I say that to say that. That ain't the first time I've seen that. So it's possible. Right. Do I believe that woman hung herself? No, I don't believe that.
But I feel like, in certain instances, like, you know.
I don't believe that.
It didn't happen.
I don't believe that at all.
She sent that last text to her family. We know for sure it didn't happen that way. And again, I was trying to figure out how he would have did it if they said that they separated them in the room, but that could have been all in the plans. You know what I mean? If they separated the rooms and somebody else came and did it, like, it makes perfect sense.
I am not alone. I'm not alone here. What the fuck? Who was there?
And obviously they know
I am not alone.
Obviously they know that she wasn't with that she was with that man. So there would be no reason for her to send out a text. I'm not alone. So obviously she meant it's somebody else here. So just in case they try to be like, well, he wasn't in that room with her. Somebody else was. Who was? Who was in that room?
Yeah, so like I said, none of that shit is adding up. This is one of them things that, you know, as information comes out, you know, we definitely going, you know, we going reconvene on this. We coming back to this. So most likely 9 times out of 10, our show next week that come out on Tuesday, we're gonna be talking about this shit.
We have the answers. They put it out.
Yeah.
The autopsy report got to come back and say something.
Yeah, we definitely need to find out, you know, what's going on with this, man. Moving on, man. Your president. You see Miss Savage face? Your president is feeling a little godly lately.
The God complex. Huh?
What's up with this man? He posting himself looking like Jesus Christ.
He said he thought it was he reposted it because he said he thought it was him being a doctor. He said he thought it was him being a doctor. I guess being a healer. He wasn't trying to be God. He was trying to be a healer. He said he thought it was a doctor. But he knew that he offended people, right? And he deleted it. But you know what he didn't delete? Yeah, okay.
The picture of that monkey.
Yeah, okay. But that's your president. Hey. Are we surprised? No, we're not surprised.
No, not surprised at all. Yo, you know what? Like
I said, he is God. Like, we're not surprised.
Right before he posted that picture, he had some things to say about Pope Leo. Said he's not a good pope. He has some things to say about Pope Leo, and then right after he said what he said about Pope Leo, he goes and posts a picture of him looking like
okay.
Jesus Christ. Listen, man. He takes the picture down, and then today he posts another picture with Jesus holding him. You seen JD Vance? They asked JD Vance about it, and he's like, "Oh, you know, it was just a joke. Like, people need to lighten up. Y'all motherfuckers is doing some real wicked shit, man. Wicked shit. Y'all doing everything. They doing everything, but letting out prosecuting motherfuckers from them files.
All kind of fucking smoking
prosecuting people from them motherfucking files, man. When is people gonna get prosecuted from those files? Y'all send Diddy to jail
real quick in a hurry.
They giving people time to fucking quit, resign, step down. All right, is there enough people?
And then it's kind of like, all right, they're no longer involved because they left. They're not. They're you know, they have the title no more, so they're no longer a part of it. Like, what?
You know, blasphemy is a wicked sin, man. Wicked sin, man. You know what I'm gonna say? These people ain't living under the same laws that we living under. At certain times I believe that, you know, these people don't pray to the same God that we pray to. You can't see? Certain people I just don't believe pray to the same God that we pray to. So certain shit like this, you can't even be like,
you're not even
abnormal. It's not abnormal. We not praying to the same God, man.
Like, why are you comfortable with even posting anything like that? Like, how we see it, like, I seen it and I knew exactly what he was trying to do, but now he's saying, oh no, when I reposted it, I thought it was me being a doctor. No, you think that we stupid. Like, you think you could just tell us whatever and we just supposed to believe it. How he's been doing. He could just say whatever. And it's like, oh, okay, no, he didn't mean it that way. Sure.
Another thing is original picture shows soldiers, and the picture that he posted shows something that was very wicked. So I'm gonna say this because, like I said, certain things I like to give light to, and certain things I don't like to give light to. The reason I'm mentioning it because it has to be mentioned. But I'm not gonna get into it. What I will say is that you know, the day for all the wicked is coming, man. You know what I mean? Whether you like it or not. And whether it's what we've been force fed or not. Because we have been force fed some things. This is how I know, again, and not to get too deep into this shit. This is how I know that we're not praying to the same God. Just pay attention to how these people move when you speak about the real God. It's wicked, man. These people gave us these Bibles. These people took away what we were actually praying to and gave us these Bibles. I'm gonna leave that shit right there. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. They gave us. So this is why they so comfortable with playing with this God. Do I have to get into that? No, right? All right, cool. Shit is wicked, man.
Evil.
We're gonna get in the culture court, man. For anybody who's new here, culture court is when we ask questions. You know what I'm saying? And today on Culture Court, we got a couple of questions, man.
Oh shit.
Y'all did come with your own questions, but I'm fucking with you because I know you probably didn't.
Got like one.
We're gonna lighten the mood a little bit, man. I don't even, the crazy shit, man. What did your family treat as normal that was absolutely not normal?
I would say for me, teen pregnancy. And I think I spoke about this before because it was not like, to me, my family it wasn't like shunned upon. It wasn't like, girl, you better not get pregnant at 15. Like, I literally thought I was going to have a baby at 18, thinking I was wrong. I didn't. My first child I had at 23, but even still, like, I wasn't scared. Like, you understand? Like, I feel like we need to understand, like, having a kid young is a serious thing. Like, right. I wasn't even thinking about a job. I wasn't thinking about nothing. Like, literally, as a young girl, I thought that, like, when I turn 18, I'm gonna have my first baby, and I'm like, yo, my parents wasn't like, no, you have a baby, you're getting put out, you're gonna be an adult. Go, like, you understand? Just put the fear in me. I just feel like they put the fear in me to not like realize that you shouldn't be trying to have no. And I was surrounded by it. Like, everybody I knew, my friends, people around me, just the girls in the neighborhood, everybody was having kids at a young age, a very young age. And I kind of wish that they was like, a little bit more strict with that.
Right.
So that I think it's my thing.
So question. Did any of your family members have kids young? Like,
all of them.
Wow.
All of them. Like, my mother's mother had her at like 15. Like, my mother had me at 18. It was a thing. Like, we weren't like in fear. You know how some parents is like, you better not. You put the fear in you.
Like, I was just about to say that because my moms, my aunts, they wasn't playing that shit. Immediate, listen, you already know times was different. Shit was different. You get your ass beat back in the days. What? You coming in here doing what? I'm gonna whip you. They wasn't hearing that shit at all. Mm-hmm. You wasn't bringing no and that goes for the guys in the family. If you ain't bringing no babies in here early, ain't nobody had no early kids. I ain't had no early kids, and I was fast in a motherfucker. I knew not to bring no babies in that house. I knew that much. You know what? I'm gonna tell you a funny story before we go head on, right? Because I always got stories and shit. Alfonso, Alphonse, this person. I ain't gonna say, you know what I'm saying? So I was in high school, you know what I'm saying? And I was messing with somebody or whatever case may be. And at 14 years old, 14, I think it was 14, probably was 15. We was 15 years old. She had got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when her father found out, he was pissed. You know what I mean? He pissed. calling. He calling my crib like, yo, you got my daughter pregnant. So, nigga was calling. He was calling. One day he was calling my crib, like calling, like yo. And I'm, I pick up the phone and I hang up. So the nigga had called one time and the nigga was like, what he say? You can stick your dick in my daughter, but you can't talk to me on the phone like a man. And I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm still a ruthless I'm a ruthless vato. I'm like, yo, nigga, here's you to take that up with your daughter, nigga. Get off my phone, you heard? Mind you, the nigga gonna speak to my mom. You know what I'm saying? The nigga calling. You know what I'm saying? He get a chance to speak to my moms, and he like, yo, the nigga got my daughter pregnant, and and
oh man,
of course we, she didn't have the kid, but that was a crazy time. Crazy thing is, moving forward with them, I was a young nigga, and it was like it was nothing that they could do, like with the situation, because like it was over. She was engulfed in the flames. So I was literally over their crib, like literally. I'm talking about over their crib. I was spending nights at their crib at like 15, 16 years old.
Come on. I mean, what you think kids gonna do, man?
Right, and that was
they gonna do?
Back in the day too. A lot of parents allow just boyfriends over staying the night. I'm like,
Those parents, I'm like, yo, that's wow.
I would listen. I was sleeping in her bed with her at 16 years old in their house.
That is crazy. Pops did.
I bet you ain't know that. Look, I bet you ain't know that. How fun! I was over the crib. I was over the crib at 16, 15 years old, staying the night, sleeping in the bed with her on the dead homies. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I mean? That was me. I was a young nigga. You know what I mean? I was a young nigga. But it wasn't. The crazy shit about it is, it was something that you could do, but it was nothing that you could do, because it's like, your daughter, she done lost. She was engulfed. It was like she was in love with a nigga. So it was like, Mom, this is what I'm going to do anyway. And I was like, yeah, this is what she going to do anyway.
Not you in the background.
Yeah.
Yo, listen. Let me tell you something. Not
exactly.
I was on vacations. Anyway, Boy, oh boy, my life was different, man. Yeah, Alphonse, what did your family treat as normal that was absolutely not normal?
Oh shit, man. Probably to piggyback kind of what Miss Savage was talking about, but not really young age, but I would say secret kids, man. Just like, oh shit, you my brother? Oh shit, you my cousin? Oh shit, you know what I mean? And it's good to know these things ahead of time, yo.
You Jamaican?
Fuck around and bag a family member some dumbass shit.
I'd be like, you Jamaican?
Yeah, yeah. Mom's
that's so common.
Yeah.
Jamaicans always got secret kids.
Yo, meet your brother. What? Oh shit!
Your brother Tim.
Niggas got the same facial features, all type of shit. I'm like, all right, wow. God damn, when this happened, nigga? So you got locked when I was 3. Oh wait, okay, so you was out here wilding. Nigga on some real Leo shit. Niggas bang, 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 bang.
Wait. Damn. But your Pop Deuce was a Leo though.
Yeah. I think our birthday's like the same, or his B-day's like the day after yours or some shit. Yeah, like the day after yours.
Yeah. Damn, bro. You know what I mean? Don't blame it on the
boys,
Leos. Don't blame it on the person. We not like that. Leo's
Yeah.
That.
I mean, shit,
They be having kids.
But hey, look, listen. I mean, my uncle was wild too, man. Scorpion, that's my nigga though. So that's my nigga though. For real. But yeah, man, it's definitely a JA thing. Probably, I don't know. Feel me? But it's definitely not normal. But it kind of, it definitely influence you in some type of way, or maybe you see these things growing up and it looks normal. It's like, okay,
it seems normal, right?
Be fruitful, prosper, and
Right.
We don't believe in abortion around here. We don't believe in none of that shit. Okay, no doubt.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
As that baby papa.
You know me?
Papa, if you got a sibling your same age, like, oh hey, brother.
Like a year younger and 2 years younger. So I'm the middle child in both scenarios. My mom's and my stepdad and my mom's and my pops and shit. So yeah. The middle son. Yeah.
Man, what was actually I could say a whole bunch of shit that wasn't normal. Like we was kids, but we really wasn't kids.
Yes. Right.
Like I was a kid, but I really wasn't a kid. So one, I was able to bring girls over. You understand what I'm saying? Like I was able to bring girls over, like especially my grandma's crib. Like my grandma, when I was growing up, I lived in Brooklyn, but my grandma had a house in Queens. My grandmother and grandfather, excuse me, my grandfather's house was in Queens. I always say my grandma's because I'm like I'm going to grandma's, but it's really my granddaddy's house. My grandfather's house in Queens. They've been in Queens since they moved out of the project, Lafayette Gardens. That's where I come from. And from young, they like, yo, take them in the basement. Y'all go in the basement. Y'all go in the basement. So that shit was normal. Like that was normal. Like I had girls, all what I'm saying, older girls my age. You understand what I'm saying? There, it was normal. I had a room there. I could close the door. I could, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, you can close the door.
You already know.
I think that was common though back in the day. That was people used to have company over. House parties was a thing.
Yeah.
People used to just have people over. It wasn't like, oh, you can't have those boys over. Like I feel like it was, and sometimes they'd be like, as long as I'm home, okay, y'all could come in. Like it was common. I would go to my guy friend's house when we was younger. I think nowadays people don't be letting people in their houses, but back in the day, kids all in your house.
Close the door.
You don't even know who your mother. Like you be like, who your mother? Like they'll be like, all the kids saying, I don't know your mother.
My sons, niggas to bring their girlfriends over and niggas be like, you better keep that door open, nigga.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But me, I ain't used to have no door open. When a motherfucker is over there, that door closed, bro. That door closed. Listen, let me tell you. I ain't even gonna tell this story right here. This story right here crazy. Like this, I can tell you a crazy. Y'all, listen. I'm gonna tell you this crazy shit, right? Real quick. So, I'm young. Again, I'm young. I'm slinging. I'm at my grandma's crib, but this is one of I had moved out my mom's crib, early. Like I had my own spot in Coney Island, 2970 West 27th Street. Now I'm saying apartment 902. I had my own, real shit. I had my own spot early. You feel me? So I was gone. You know what I mean? I was gone. I was in high school. I had my own spot. But one day I'm at my grandma's crib in Queens, and we got a house. We got a basement full of girls. My mom comes over to my grandma's crib. My mom, now mind you, I ain't see my mom in maybe about, let's just say, I ain't see my mom in maybe about a week, a good 2 weeks, some shit like that, because I had my own spot. Mom's coming to spot, so my mom's like, yo, where this nigga at? They tell her, yo, he downstairs. She come downstairs in the basement. You know what I mean? Now in the basement, you got a bar over here, you got a room over there. It looked like a little living room in the basement, and then you got my other room. I'm in the room, I got the door closed, lights off. Nigga is getting wild. Icky, 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 icky. Moms come, I can hear my mom's like, yo, hey, open the door. I'm like, oh shit. She come in the door. Shorty on the bed. She done threw the cover over her. I done jumped off the bed. I go. My mom's like, yo, nigga, you in here naked? Nigga, you in here? She tells Shorty, and how old are you? Shorty like 19. What you doing with my son? My son.
Oh man.
I got some stuff. Yo, listen, man. I got some stories, man. You know the crazy shit? When a nigga was young, a nigga was, like I said, we was young, but it wasn't like I was young, bro.
Right. It didn't feel like it.
We were so mature at a young age. Like we was mini adults.
So
learn shit fast.
I didn't and I'm gonna fast forward through this shit. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit that happened to me Monday. So I'm not gonna say no names, but you know what I'm saying. Just recently, you know what I'm saying. I had lost a family member or whatever the case may be. I ain't gonna get into that because I ain't put it on social media or nothing. A lot of people didn't know. Some people probably seen me at a funeral on the news or whatever. I ain't broadcast none of that shit because it ain't nobody business. I was at a funeral of a family member, lost a family member, this month to gun violence. Long story short, I'm at the funeral or whatever the case may be, and a pastor from another church is like, I know you. And I'm like, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So she like, come over here. Let me speak to you for a minute. And I'm like, okay. So, you know what I mean? I'm speaking to her. She was like, yo, you don't remember coming to a church on Flatlands and getting up in front of the church and making a testimony? I said, I don't remember that. You know what I'm saying? I said, but you know what? Since you're saying I did it, tell me what happened. Let me know, what I said. So she said, crazy shit. We talking about this. She said, you said, how do adults expect you to be a kid when you're around adult stuff on a regular basis? I said this. She said, you said that, and you also said something else. You said something else that I speak about in church all the time. And I speak about it because you said it. So I'm like, what was that? She said, you don't remember telling me a story about you walking down Classen Avenue with your friend and somebody coming up to you and your friend and shooting your friend in the head while you was with him? I'm like, I know that happened because I tell that story all the time. I tell that story. I tell my kids that story. I tell everybody that story because the shit happened. I said, I don't remember seeing it. She like, yo, I say this. I tell that story to my church a lot.
Wow.
She like, and look at you now. You're a grown man. You said this when you was a kid. I said, and listen, right now, I still don't remember seeing that in front of a church. Crazy. But now that we talking about shit that wasn't normal, it was a lot of shit that I was doing that wasn't normal. I had cousins that were actually big heads in the drug game. I won't mention my cousins here. You understand what I'm saying? I had family that were hustlers. I had family that was criming. I had family that was doing a lot of shit. So I was involved in a lot of shit when I was young. And it was normal to me. Like this was the life that I was given type shit. Like all of this shit was normal to me. Mind you, some of my friends probably wouldn't ever know that thing. You know what I'm saying? I come to school, I get good grades, I make fly, I just regular shit. I was a regular kid, but then when I leave and I'm not in school and I'm not that kid. And we talk about trauma. Trauma, shit that we didn't know was trauma, was traumatizing, has traumatized us. As you know what I'm saying? I was exposed to a lot. Young. Learning how to cook crack, learning how to break down drugs. Like this is I had cousins, 5 years older than me, like, yo, nigga, let me show you. This is young. This is young me. So, my life story. I'm just glad to be here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Normal shit.
I'm just happy to be here.
That also play a part too, like growing up in the hood, being around certain things, seeing certain things that a normal kid, especially kids these days age, they might not have seen or or been around. But it was like our environment. Like we kind of just grew up in that environment, which is insane. Right.
That's why I was having a conversation with my son, and I had told him we was talking about everything that was going on with the family, like the shit that actually happened. The shit that actually happened has never happened in my family before. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is on my father's side of the family. This is some shit that has never ever happened before. Some shit that you couldn't even dream of.
Can't even imagine.
But I was having a conversation with my son, and I said, "Yo, listen, man. I'm proud. One, I'm proud of you. Two, this is the reason why I am how I am. Y'all may feel like, yo, nigga, hard. I'm not hard on y'all. I just don't want y'all to grow up how I grew up." Exactly. And my mom was a wonderful mom. Knowledgeable, very, very smart, taught me a lot. You understand what I'm saying? Tried to shield me from certain things that she wasn't able to, because parents raise kids, but your neighborhood raises kids also. Mm-hmm. I'm born and raised in Bedford-Stuyvesant. I'm born and raised in the midst of the fire, you heard? So, certain things that I was hearing from my moms, when I go out my house, my niggas are saying something different. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm moving totally different. And now we go back to my sons, and I'm like, yo, this is the reason why, I am how I am with you. When it comes to street awards, I won a lot of street awards, but that shit ain't even amount to nothing. None of that shit amount to nothing. So at the end of the day, that shit, it's nothing. The street is a fucking.
It means nothing. It means nothing.
Not for my kids.
You can't expect the people to have your back. You can't expect to grow from nothing. You can't retire from nothing. Man. When you lose it all, that's it. That's all you got. If you get locked up, guess what? You by yourself. You dead. You definitely by yourself. Like you
done. You done. And look, and this is another thing I always say. Listen, and this is why why I live how I live. I don't like to make excuses with life. But two, what should have been number one is you only got one face on your ID, and this is why I move how I move in life. Because I already know that, one, we don't know what's after this shit. I ain't never seen nobody come back and say, yo, pretty, this is like this over here. Or, you know what I'm saying, Money B's, you know what I'm saying, this is like this over here. Or, you know what I'm saying, Ron, this is like, nobody ever came back and told me that anything is like anything over there. Once a nigga leave here,
that's it.
And this physical shell, because I believe energy lasts forever. I don't believe that. I don't believe that the energy of us is gone, but your physical shell is gone, and ain't nobody ever come back and tell me anything different. So this is why I move how I move in this life right here. In this life right here, I move how I move because I understand that at the end of this shit, it's over. So while I'm here, I'm a have fun. I'm an experience. I'm an experiment. I'm gonna do all the things that I feel I should do here because I don't know what's after this shit.
And making it is so true too. Like what you said, not to cut you off, but me and my friend was talking about this the other day because a lot of times we put blame on our parents, like why we are the way that we are, and it's kind of like, yeah, you could blame that, or you can take that and be better. Like, I'm not going to raise my kids the way I was raised because I'm like, well, that's what I went through. Like, nah, I'm going to try to do better because I've seen like what I went through. I've lived it. I don't want my kids to live the same life that I live,
A close friend of mine, I kind of thought the nigga was tripping, but I'm like, sometimes people mind, you know what I noticed? I noticed that everybody, of course, we should notice that everybody's mind is not on the same thing, and we don't think the same things. Of course, this is what's the scariest thing about humans. Mm-hmm. You never know what's on somebody's mind. So we having a conversation, and my man is like, "Yo, but you don't want your kid, your sons to grow up like you, like nigga, you know what I'm saying? Just reminiscing on certain things that I did, and you know what I'm saying, certain situations I was in. Yo, you don't think that'll be?" And I'm like, no.
Heck no.
I don't want none of that shit for my son.
None of it.
I don't want none of that shit for my son. Now, mind you, he don't got no kids. It's like nigga, like do you hear what you saying? My thing is this, right? And I tell my sons this all the time. When I discipline you, when I tell you you're wrong, after I tell you you're wrong, I'm gonna also tell you I love you, and I'm gonna also tell you the reason why you're wrong, and I'm gonna tell you how to fix what you did wrong. When you get locked up, when them motherfucking CEOs on your ass and them people behind you, ain't no love behind that. Ain't no love behind that, nigga. You don't want to make it there, and I could tell a million stories. You don't want to make it there. That's a place where you don't want to make it to, as somebody's child, and as a parent, you don't want to see your kid make it there. You know the crazy shit, and since we here, I'm not gonna say I never. It took me coming home to understand the effect that I had on everybody with me leaving. Mind you, when a nigga came home, I came home, I'm like, shit. Nothing bad, because I stepped right back into everything good. You know what I'm saying? Good toe, good, you know what I mean? Money in my pocket. I ain't, like I said, I can never say I had fucked up days. I ain't have no fucked up days. I ain't never have a fucked up day in my life. I'm saying I wasn't never fucked up. I ain't never been in a position, and thank God, we're gonna thank God for all this. I ain't never been in a position where I had to ask somebody for nothing ever in my life. But what I say is when a nigga came home, a nigga was like, shit. Nigga, bed softer than the motherfucker, right? Look, I'm gonna tell y'all some funny shit, right? I'm gonna let y'all in my world real quick. Nigga come home, right? First day home. Come home. I go, in the night, because night ended late. Running around seeing everybody, it's people seeing me and all this shit. Come home, I come to get in the bed. First time, you know what I'm saying, laying in my bed. I'm like, all right, cool, go get in the bed. I'm like, I'm gonna get in the motherfucking bed. I go get in the motherfucking bed. The bed is too soft.
You just in that hard bed.
Yo, the bed too soft. The shit's so soft. I'm like, yo, I gotta sleep on. I feel like I need to sleep on the floor. This lady crying like, this nigga is crazy. This nigga sleeping on the floor. Dead ass.
Take it.
Dead ass. Ooh, we fast forward. Niggas had a party for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Had a couple of parties for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Had a little outside shit for a nigga. And mind you, nigga institutionalized. You feel me? Product ass nigga. Nigga institutionalized. Everybody done came to see a nigga. I'm secluded from everybody. I done niggas over here. I'm over here. Dolo. Look. Dolo. I'm Dolo. Standing Dolo. Nigga, shoulders straight, standing Dolo. Nigga, like, yo, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nah, I'm just watching everything, man. She crying again. This nigga is crazy. Nigga ain't speaking to nobody. This nigga's crazy. Yo, man, for real. Everything I'm telling you is fucking 100% facts, man. So, long-winded question. Listen, man, a lot of shit was normalized, man, as a child and coming into an adult, and this is why a nigga is how he is with his kids. We're gonna move right along, man. Listen, man. We're gonna do one more question, man, because I think we got a lot of stuff here. We're gonna save that top 5. I know Miss Savage loved top 5. We're gonna say, you know what?
We can save it.
No, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that top 5 just for Miss Savage.
Oh Lord.
All right. So I know y'all. I think I know y'all seen the answers. I don't know if y'all seen the answers or not. Y'all seen the answers?
I seen the answers.
But
I don't remember the answers. I only remember number 2.
I know why you remember. I know why you remember number 2.
I swear, I don't remember no other number.
Let's do the top 5. So let's do the top 5. The top 5, and top 5. Yo, listen. what are the top 5 signs? We're gonna do it over. What are the top 5 signs that has the highest body count?
Damn.
Yo, you know what?
Scorpios.
You know what's crazy?
They're not on there. They're on it.
I'm gonna give y'all.
People say like scorpions are like the freakiest.
Quote unquote sexiest sign and all that, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak preview of what's not there. She says Scorpio. Scorpio is not there. And before we jump down the Leo rabbit hole, because a lot of people be saying that Leos are, promiscuous. Leos are freaky. Yes. Leos do X, Y, and Z.
Leos are not extra.
Leos are not on the list. So
they couldn't wait to say that.
They couldn't wait to say it. Just so you know, I know y'all know my stories, but I'm not there. Okay.
Just to let y'all know. So Leo's not on the list. That means that I'm an angel in this one. So what do you guys think the top 5 signs are that have the highest body count? Alphonse, you look like you looking at the shit.
I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking.
So what you think, bro?
Oh, you said no Leos on there. No. What about the Caps on there? Caps on there?
Capricorns are not on the list, man.
Capricorns not on the list.
Most not giving a fucking sign? That's crazy, bro. Okay.
Can I go? Can I go?
Yeah.
Sagittarius.
What number?
I seen them already on the list. That's the only one I seen.
What number? Yeah.
They number 2, but anyway, it don't matter because it says men, right?
Huh?
Did he say the top?
No, not men. It didn't say anything about men.
I thought it said
zodiac.
It didn't say men. It said signs.
See, I do too much.
All right.
Sagittarius number 2.
Damn, y'all lethal.
Y'all got some. Y'all always coming at Leos. Y'all got some explaining to do. Go ahead, Alphonse. It's on you.
This nigga leading too hard right now. I'm gonna say the twins. Gemini. The
Gemini.
The twins.
Gemini is number 1. Gemini is
number 1.
Gemini is number 1. Freaky, very freaky. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we got some more.
Is it Aquarius?
Aquarius is number 5.
All the way down. I think all the way down.
Not all the way down. It's only 5.
The ego of the Leo.
And that might be an oversight too.
Ego of the Leo.
Yeah. He said all the way down.
And that might be an oversight too. I don't know who made the list, but it might be an oversight, if I'm not mistaken. It might be an oversight. I think it might be.
Who you think? It ain't no oversight, Alphonse. It's something that you want to tell us.
Libras are number 3.
Okay.
Oh, Libras? Okay. I didn't expect that from them.
Oh yeah.
You
know some famous ones that's like
many Libras. My best friend. No, actually I know a lot of Libras.
What is it? Slut Nation?
But they don't give that. No Libra I know gives that.
Amber Rose and certain ones.
No, I don't get that from a Libra.
And that's exactly why they run around crazy.
The list playing around.
That's why they run around crazy. They could play it off.
The list is playing around. Who makes up this list? I'm gonna give that a one.
Aries?
Is it Aries?
Aries is number 4. So we got Gemini.
I don't even know Aries. I just made that up. I felt
Gemini number 1.
Okay.
Sagittarius number 2.
Oh shit. Number 2.
I knew you wouldn't like that. I knew
big shoes to fill, man.
They made that up. A Leo made this list, by the way.
Probably. Probably. I can see that.
Yo, I knew this was coming. Yo, you know what? When I seen this shit, I said, "Oh shit!" I said, "Look at this shit here." Because you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. What's crazy is when I first seen the list, I said Leo. I said Leo because you know what, Leo.
Right.
But you know what? I was wrong. And you also know what? Sagittarius is number 2. So that is we ain't gonna get into that. What I will say is we did that
crazy.
top 5 just for Miss Savage.
We did not do that for me because that does not even I don't know who made that list up.
Top 5.
Whatever. Anyone next. Next. Because I don't know who made that list.
Yo. Oh man.
Oh man.
Let's do some fast news, man. So Katy Perry is under investigation. All right. I don't know if y'all know why Katy Perry is under investigation, but I'm gonna tell you right now. So Katy Perry is under investigation for allegedly rubbing her coochie on Ruby Rose's face.
Put a little freaky light skin chick.
Everybody's coming out. They let them all out. Let them out. Put them out. Put it out. Because some people be thinking like they playing because they be thinking girls be on that type of time, but they not on that type of time. She probably did do that. Who knows?
How did that even transpire though? What you mean, like rubbing the puss on the face?
Crazy shit is
how that happen?
Ruby Rose. Can y'all see me? Y'all can see me, right?
Yeah, we can see you.
Hold on one second. Hold on, because I don't know why this shit came up on the computer. But Ruby Rose said that Katy Perry coochie would stink too. I just want to put that out there. I'm not making this shit up. She called it her funky coochie. That's what she called it. She called it her funky. She tried to rub her funky coochie on her face.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yo, listen. You know, we always find a way to get to funky coochie on this show right here. It seems like Expensive Everything finds a way to get to funky coochies all the time. And
why is that?
Why is that?
Listen, you know the crazy thing? I just want to know this because I want to know this. How don't some people know their coochies is funky? Matter of fact, you know what?
Not?
The same way people don't know that they're musty.
What?
People don't know they musty.
I feel like your arms is closer to your nose than your JJ. So if they can't tell that they musty, then they somehow probably can't tell that
they coochie stink, right?
Right.
Now here's the thing, right? Now here's the thing. My question is this, right? And you the first lady, so we get all our women info from you because you are the expert in the women category. No matter how much we know, we're not women. We do not know more about women than you do. Just like vice versa. So we get all our expert opinions and all our expert facts about women from the first lady. Now I would like to ask you this. If a coochie stink, do you know it stink?
Absolutely. I feel like you should definitely know. You smell it before somebody else smells it. So you should be able to check your hygiene. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe like you said, like you guys were saying with the wind, maybe afterward, in that case, they might not know afterward. But initially, I feel like you go to the bathroom. When you go to the bathroom, you're sitting down. You could tell.
Right, it's spread.
If you feel
spread.
like,
you sit down and
if you go to the bathroom and you have a whiff, you need to check yourself out and be like, all right, no. You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right.
And if it's wicked down there, do you still
in the bathroom? They don't even know because when they leave the bathroom, somebody going behind them, the coochie's still in there.
I want to hear what you got to say, and that's what I was going to say too. Because it's been so. I always got stories. I was in a restaurant and they had to have bathrooms where, you know, they were unisex bathrooms. There was doors.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that you could just go in or whatever case may be. So I think it was like 2. They were unisex or whatever case may be. And I went in the bathroom behind someone.
Jesus
and
Christ.
I smelled everything she left in the bathroom. Like, and it wasn't, you know, it wasn't from the dudes. It was from the poop. You know, it was. And I'm trying to say to myself, like, you didn't smell that, baby, or maybe you smelled it. You smelled it. You had to smell it, and it wasn't nothing you could do about it because you was in a restaurant. Katy Perry. I don't know much about Katy Perry, but what I do know is Ruby Rose ain't just gonna lie and say your coochie stank. And you know that coochie stank. Nigga ain't eating that coochie.
She probably was tipsy. She didn't realize her Gucci wasn't. She ain't really get it. You know, she was sweaty or something. I don't know. She probably didn't realize she was doing her little like. I kissed the girl and I liked it.
That is, and that coochie was hot. Yo, Alphonse, real quick. Before I want to hear what you say, and I got something to say to you. Please let me know what you was going to ask, man. Please.
So when a woman knows it's wicked down there, right? And let's say she happened to be with somebody or something like that, and you don't want to. Does she still go ahead and get into the mood or onto the vibe of things, or is she gonna like kind of like finagle some type of way, or do a quick little cleanup or a quick little, little?
Bro, you know the fucking answer to that. You know the answer. I mean, you know the answer to that. You just want
no, but that's not always the answer, because in some cases people are saying that it's not right, so that means they're not doing that quick cleanup or doing what they got to do, because obviously they just going with it.
I've been in some situations.
Wicked.
Sometimes it's not always something that they could just quickly clean up, though.
Yeah,
that's right. It's not that bad. So you can just quick little.
Sometimes it's not like a little.
I've been in a couple of situations where nigga like, yo, listen, you gotta hop in that shower. You know what I'm saying? Hop in that. You know, let me tell you something. You know, motherfuckers are savages in pursuit of happiness. I just want to put that out there like that. You got motherfuckers who really are savages in pursuit of happiness, because you got some situations where you be like, the shit too stank and I ain't doing nothing, and then you got situations like Alphonse with the hint of musk, where you like
that don't count.
That don't count. That don't count. He's talking about under the arms.
Look, a hint of musk is a hint. Musk. That shit can happen in the morning time. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit of sweat. She wake up from night. It's summer, or the comfort is too heavy.
I would say this about women, because sometimes a woman may not even have like that bad, whatever odor. Sometimes somebody changes their pH and messes it up, and they're not used to that, so they probably don't even realize, like, you know what I'm saying, like something is off.
Sometimes be a bitch ass too. Sometimes be an ass crack.
Some people be messing it up. Some people be messing it up. Some of you men on that list with all those partners be going back to their partner that don't really have that many partners and messing up their pH.
That too. That's wicked too.
Let me tell you something. That could be the case. That could be the case, and let's just say 20%. People listen, it also could be a diet. It also could be because you ain't washing that ass. It also could be because your nails too long and you can't clean inside that cootie ball. It could be a whole bunch of things. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't just the nigga.
No, I'm not blaming that. I'm not only blaming that. It could be many things.
No. I'm not saying that you're saying that. What I'm saying is a whole list of things. Because I've seen some nails that's like this long, and I'm like, yo, how you get in that thing?
Right. You can't possibly.
How you get in that thing? But mind you, look, I've seen some nails that's been that long, right? And then when a nigga get over that spot and them jeans come off, and I'm like, I knew it. I knew it would stink. I knew it. Like I knew it. I knew it. Ass and all.
Yeah.
You know what?
Listen, girls, chlorophyll, drink it. It doesn't give you any scent. You don't have any smells. You wake up. They be advertising it, but that really works. Chlorophyll, ladies. Drink
Yes,
it.
and don't be afraid to get in that ass, ladies. Please.
Drink
your
water.
Don't be afraid to sit that ass in that water.
You know what I mean?
Don't be afraid, because you know another thing. This is another thing that get me, and a lot of people don't like to sit their ass in that tub. You know what? I ain't gonna do it. A lot of people don't like to sit their ass in that tub. Sit down. Sometimes you gotta soak that ass. Sometimes you gotta say. Sometimes we adults, you got to. You're running, you're moving.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? You're moving, everything. And listen, fellas, you too.
That's a fact.
Because y'all be thinking y'all be wiping that ass, and y'all don't be wiping that ass.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
you gotta go in that bathroom with the wet wipes, nigga.
Yeah,
and
right.
Also, you got a lot of women that be saying them balls is crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Great balls of fire.
When I went to Dubai, every bathroom has bidet. How you call that? Every bathroom. They keep their asses clean, okay?
Yeah,
every single public bathrooms, every single restroom has one.
You gotta make sure that
why America can't keep our asses clean? Why we can't have bidets in the bathroom everywhere? Why we can't have clean asses?
Well, you know what? Listen. Keep your ass clean. New app. They got a new app, just like me, where you will be paying $1.99 to speak to an AI Jesus. Listen, some more people playing with the Lord. Y'all, you know, let me tell you something. Y'all niggas.
AI Jesus.
You playing.
Oh man.
You playing, man. They got an app where you will be able to speak to an AI Jesus. $1.99 a minute. Tell them your secrets. Tell them your plans. Receive feedback from them. This app will also be like
ChatGPT. Crazy than the feds is about your house, and you wonder why. You thought you were talking to the Lord.
There you go. There you go. Y'all better stop fucking playing with this
AI something shit. Crazy if you want to.
Y'all better stop playing with this AI shit. This AI shit is gonna be the reason, man. Another thing with AI, and we can get right out of this shit. So you had the man that actually created LinkedIn and saw social media coming 20 years early, just made a prediction and said that by the year 2034, the traditional 9-to-5 job will be dead. And of course, by AI. AI is here to remove and replace, man. Y'all better stop trusting this shit, man.
I can't see that because I need to speak to representative. Representative. I want to talk to somebody.
Yeah, for real. That's how I am. But you know what's even crazier?
Keep saying I want to talk to somebody. Don't let the computers shy you out. No, keep saying you want to talk to a real person.
Man, it's already in the works.
The crazy thing is,
shit.
Go ahead, Alphonse.
No. I was saying like it's already in the works because I would get tons of IT recruiters that are fucking AI. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm like, hey, how you doing? You saw talking, them niggas is still talking. You know what I'm saying? Take this survey. Shit is AI.
We could turn on ChatGPT right now and they could talk. Have a whole full conversation with you. My another friend of mine, he got a TikTok channel, and on his TikTok channel, all he does is have conversations with AI for his his topic. They have a fucking conversation on live. He's conversating with AI and shit. Right now. So when you're saying, representative, because that's how I'll be representative, it's no longer that, that automated shit where it don't understand you. AI understand you. And it's gonna have you thinking you speaking to Trevor or to Johnny or something. Yeah, how can I help you? He's like, representative, it's me, nigga. I'm the representative. I'm representing the company. A lot of people gonna lose their job. All right, Nori was speaking to Jason Lee, Hollywood Unlocked Jason Lee, and Nori said he has the answer to if Offset slept with Saweetie. But he said, he'd never go against the man code. He'd never release that answer. I guess he had an interview with Offset or whatever the case may be, and he cut that part out. They asked him the question, he cut that part out or whatever the case may be, and Jason Lee was asking him like, "Yo, would you ever reveal it for a good amount of money?" And Nori is like, "Yo, nah, I won't never, reveal that. I won't go against the code." So now we're moving forward. That right there, I not saying something.
Is that saying it without saying it? Yeah,
like sometimes it's like saying it. Now I don't know if he slept with Shorty, but the way you saying it like that is like he fucked her.
Right.
So basically,
probably killed.
And people already gonna say, because if you ain't saying no, if you can't just say no, because the answer is no. Like if it's no, then
no, it's no.
Yeah, if you ain't saying no, then motherfuckers is gonna think yes. You know what I mean?
Internet move off the drama. Against the bro code, like that.
Right.
You giveaway. That's a dead giveaway.
That's a fact. You actually saying it without saying it. Now I ask this question. You know what I'm saying? We never talked about that before, but we spoke about certain shit like that. As even we could talk about men friends, we could talk about women friends. Like nobody don't feel like it's violation to mess with your people's seconds. Like what I'm saying? Like to be second on your. I don't understand like niggas doing this shit. Like you break up with a joint and she say, "All right, no problem. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna smash your man, or I'm gonna let your man smash." Is that cool? And y'all with that shit?
I mean,
no? Not at all.
It's so close. Like they are like, I don't know if they're family or just very close friends. Either way, they're all in the same group. And it's like, how many, like you're a beautiful woman. How many like you could get just about anybody? Like, why would you choose?
You don't want me to tell you why, do you? I know you don't.
No, I do.
I mean, same reason why what's her face? Who was it? Harvey? The Harvey one there?
Lori Harvey?
Yeah, I mean she's
I mean, besides beauty and stuff like that, but like you can't find nobody else in the world? Like anybody?
People with sons and fathers and friends of this one, and
you can't find nobody else.
You know what?
Other people in the world.
This was a topic that I was gonna save for next one, and I'm actually gonna save it so we can get into this. We're gonna get into this on our next joint. But the saying I wrote this saying down, and it's fitting. Men want sex and will give attention in exchange for it. Women want attention and will give sex in exchange for it. It's just fitting. The nigga who was showing her attention, the next nigga who showed her attention, she was able to give those fruits to him. If that's what it was.
She's getting a lot of attention, no?
Women want the attention.
When is the line that you don't want to cross? Like, where is that line that you be like, nah?
That's my question. And you're right. Like, where is that line? Certain people don't, and that's what I'm saying. Certain people don't have that line. It's like, fuck it. Nope. It is what it is. And you know what I'm saying? It is what it. I'm doing this. Certain people don't have that line. Now, crazy shit. We was talking about something a little bit similar. Me and my bro, Alphonse, we talking about something similar. But here's the thing, like, you got certain people who are off limits. Like, you know who the fuck this is. She off limits. If you know that, then we good. There are people who are off limits. Then you got people who are like, you already know what it is, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas done had that conversation. You already know what it is. Do you? And I'm quite sure with women it's the same way. It's like, all right, it is what it is. It wasn't nothing. Do you?
Yo, sometimes that should be a test too.
Yo, that part.
Sometimes that should be a test. Cause I know niggas that be on some. Yo, I don't give a fuck. That. Yeah, yes you do. Nigga.
Yes you do. You can.
Absolutely. You will be heartbroken. You will be.
Right.
You might
jump off the fucking bridge, nigga.
F her until she F him, and now you met.
You know
like I always say, you know, long as it ain't the main vein,
right?
It's fair play, champ. Long as it ain't the main veins, it's fair play. It's fair play. But you already know what time it is with the main joints. It's like, nigga, what are you doing? What are you doing? You ain't supposed to be doing that.
Well, who are you more upset with? Are you more upset with her or are you more upset with him?
Well, both parties. Because we listen, it ain't got nothing to do with a him or a her. Because like I always say,
because some people would still be cool with their friend, or they'll still, you know what I'm saying? Like,
with me, how I look at the situation is this. For one, y'all know me. I don't do the male female thing. I don't do the man woman thing. I do the human being thing. You understand what I'm saying? We are all human beings, so we are all capable of whatever.
Right.
Who am I blaming in a situation like that? Everybody gets blamed. 100% you, 100% you. Because here's the thing. It don't matter if the nigga pressed you. Yo.
Right.
You got a fat ass. For real?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It had to happen because you wanted it to happen. Nigga ain't take no pussy from you. He ain't yo, let me get that pussy. Give me that pussy. Nah, nigga ain't do that.
My thing is, right? So let's say it's your cousin, right? It's your cousin.
Right.
And it's always gonna be your cousin. So now it's like, yeah, he fucked my girl, but we back cool. But let's say the girl want to get back with you. You still cool with your cousin?
Again,
we can't. Again. I'm sorry. So, can we get back together?
So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. In a case like that, like I said, in a case like that, you both wrong.
But will you become cool with your cousin again? All right, so you want to fuck with your cousin again?
Listen, I might not want to fuck with you no more. But if it's a situation where, again, you say it's the cousin, I'm gonna start here again. You both wrong. So whatever happens after the wrong, you can't hold me accountable for. Now I'm gonna just say that. Nigga ain't acting stupid, but whatever happens after the wrong, you can't hold me accountable for. Now, if a nigga do say, yo, you know what, nigga fucked up, cuzzo, and you do become cool back with the nigga, it is what it is. But what person, and I say this, what person is knowingly going to accept somebody back in their life to be a partner with? Because a nigga could be a cousin from across the street. It's some of my cousins that I don't see right now. We just cousins. You know what I mean? We family. Right. I love you, but I don't see you on a regular basis. If you talking about being my partner, you the main, and you sleeping up under me, I can't trust you sleeping up under me. My cousin ain't sleeping up under me.
That's true.
My cousin ain't sleeping up under me. When it comes time to get busy, we gonna get busy. But my cousin ain't sleeping up under me. Ain't none of my cousins sleeping up under me. As grown ass men. So again, we go back to you wrong. I just can't fuck with you no more. You can't sleep up under me because I can't trust you. If I can't trust you with that type of shit, what's gonna happen when the millions come in? I can't trust you with that. I can't trust you with taking you to different places and you be like, yo, you know what? Oh, he handsome over here. I'm gonna suck that. Wait a minute, you want to suck that what? I can't do that.
Shit.
My cousin might not be with me when it's that time. When it's shower time, yo, nigga, I'll keep that nigga away from me. This nigga right here, but you still a cousin. I say what's up to you, nigga, but I don't fuck with you, nigga. Let me say it again. I say what's up to you, nigga, but I don't fuck with you, nigga. That's the difference. You know what I mean? That's the difference. Nia Long said that she's into dating young men. She said dating young men is fun. Anything on that?
Keeping her young. I love that. As long as they're above age and they're old enough, hey, why not?
Okay.
Young and fun. She's having a time.
She having a time. My question, you know,
I mean, how young are they? Like, I mean, she's like,
that's what I'm saying. You know, how young are they? And
30 something, and they're still mature and old enough.
Then I would like to ask this question. Nia Long, let me see how old Nia Long is.
She's 54.
Damn.
She's 54.
Not saying damn to her age. I'm saying damn because you knew that. I mean, you like Nia Long.
Who, me?
She 55. She be 56 this year.
Oh, I was gonna say 54, 55.
Yeah, gotcha. she be 56 this year.
1970.
Nia Long is 56, right? So let's just say, hopefully, she not talking about niggas in their 20s. I don't know if she is.
Oh yeah.
If she is, she is. You know what I'm saying? Right. Whatever. But now, my question is this: nigga 55, a nigga 55, grown ass man 55, getting to the brand, getting to every last bit of it. Nigga go on an interview and say, "Hey, I don't like no old bitches. I like them young."
They do it all the time.
All the time?
Is it accepted?
I don't know if it's accepted. Well, at the end of the day, whether it's accepted or not, it's very common for older men, especially men that has money. They normally go for the younger girls.
And it's always like, you know, looked down upon for that.
Why do you think they go for younger girls?
I don't know. Maybe because they feel like they can. You know what I'm saying? They got money. They know the younger girls are more like, you know what I'm saying? The younger girls is kind of like, they kind of amused with that. So they kind of be more accepted. Like, yeah, I'll take it. Where an older woman, she's more mature. She's probably looking for something more serious. And
I'm gonna tell. Well, since you're not a man, I'm gonna tell you.
Assuming, I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. It's because
he wants them
less mileage. Because less mileage. That's
that makes sense.
It make, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It make a whole lot of sense. Pussy tighter. You know what I'm saying? It's less mileage.
Bond, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, but not for nothing. Like some older women, they haven't been like, you know, dealing with a lot of men too.
It goes with this as well. You know, you got to remember, a lot of people don't pay attention to this. A lot of people know. A lot of people don't know. Men are visual creatures. You know what I'm saying? Men are visual creatures. So what's appealing to the eye to a man is gonna love. Now, once a nigga get to know you and nigga see how you are, then the nigga be like, it's either you can stay around, or you can get from around.
Mm-hmm.
Once the nigga get to know you, but everything with a man is this right here, like visual, like you beautiful. Oh shit, you, and it go from there. So,
but I think in Nia Long's situation, wasn't she the one that was married and her husband cheated on her with the?
Yeah,
she was married or engaged.
She was messing with dude from the.
Oh, she's messing with the. And so now at this point, she probably was like, you know, a younger guy, I don't really got to take too serious. I'm just having a good time.
She want to have fun.
She's want to have fun. Like when you
want to get the Sonic coins knocked out that thing.
I mean, some older chicks are actually taking the young niggas like seriously too.
Take it.
I mean, they are. They're like, I'm marrying this one here. Your boy, either, you know, athlete or even just, you know, a young dude that's coming up doing this thing, whatever, and like, yo, you know what? I could deal with that and make me, like you said, make you feel younger and more vibrant. You know,
Gotta get that groove back.
maybe it's
Right.
maybe it's
Got that
maybe it's a
groove
young
back.
thing. You know
Hello?
what I'm
That's
saying?
all. You know what I mean?
Keeping me young and fresh.
Listen, keep. I'm not gonna comment. But
Yeah, baby.
well,
Come to your sugar mountain.
but
Oh,
what I will say is, you got, they having fun, man. Yo, listen, you know what? She had an age. She probably just want to have fun, man. She might not be looking for nothing.
So let her
Yeah.
live her life. Like, as long as she's doing it the right way, she ain't dating no underage guys, she's fine.
Right. And look, again, we go back to where we was at in the beginning of this shit. Everybody has a preference. And your preference is your preference, long as it's not illegal.
Exactly. You can do it.
And that's your preference. Live on, enjoy life, pop that thing for them young niggas. You know what I'm saying? Let them young niggas fold that thing up. Let them fold it up. You know what I mean? And when you get, yo, what are you doing? Yo, Dave Chappelle is reconsidering doing the Chappelle show after walking away from $50 million. Would y'all want to see the Chappelle show, man?
I would love to see it. I thought it was entertaining, but I don't think it would be the same. It's not.
I think it's gonna be right.
It's not the same. You can't bring the same comedy now. Every second, people getting canceled. I don't think that you could bring.
That's what I'm
Dave
saying.
Chappelle don't care about that.
No, I know he don't care about that, but I feel like it depends on the platform. If it's on a platform where he could just say and do whatever he wants, hell yeah. But if it's on a platform where he got to be censored and do, like, you know what I'm saying, it got to be watered down.
See him, he's like a master comedian, so he knows how to get the message out, without being offensive. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, still tell the story.
Stuff was funny. Like,
it was most definitely. I'm just talking about like his recent acts and his stand-ups and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Dave Chappelle is highly offensive still. They still want to cancel him for speaking about trans. They still want to cancel him for speaking about everything. Listen, he still do it. Look how he do it though. He still do it. That's what I'm saying. He still do it. So I think that bringing the show back will probably change the people's perceptions of comedians right now. Because comedians, the perception people have of comedians right now is crazy. That we mentioned Drewski, the skit that he did. Look, you see, he fell back for a few. The skit that he did, people going crazy. Mind you, shit worse than that was happening when we was coming up.
Yeah, worse than that.
Way worse.
On prime time TV.
Right,
on prime time TV.
Yeah, way worse.
In comedy, he was talking about kids that was special.
Everything.
Like, it was those bars. Like, they was talking about everything.
That's a fact, everything. Everyone. That's why I said. So, bringing the Chappelle show back, he's very popular. He's very influential. And maybe that might change the culture, man. Maybe that might change what's going on right now with how sensitive people are, because he don't give a fuck if you're sensitive or not. Right. And you know what? Hopefully he bring the shit back, because guess what? We need some sort of fucking change, man. Yeah. Gucci Mane, Uncle Murder, Tony Yayo. Uncle Murder said Gucci Mane a sucker, man. We ain't got to get fully into it. What I will say is this: it's two ways that you could look at that situation. But Gucci done popped a lot of shit. Gucci, always pop shit in his songs, and for where he at right now, and the situation, how the situation is right now, people are forgetting the fact that he's a multi-millionaire, and he trying to protect his brand. Niggas saying like you ain't no businessman, you a street nigga, and street niggas ain't supposed to play by those fucking rules. Y'all think Gucci is something?
Like, come on, and what's so crazy? That's the reason why Pooh Shiesty is where Pooh Shiesty is right now. Because people still gotta live up to certain things, and you really don't. Like at some point, I get it. You want to be a street nigga, but like at the same time, it's like you want to be in prison too. Oh, you got to keep up a name to be like. I feel like sometimes you can turn that leaf. You can't. You can't like. You can't change.
Oh, for sure.
Yo, you know what?
No.
I heard what I'll say is this, man. I as a culture, as a powerful group of people, the powerful group of people that we are, it's a lot of things that hold us back from actually being more powerful and more great than we can be, and it's holding on to certain things.
Identities, all
we
kinds
hold
of
each
shit.
other's back because we gotta live up to
what I will say is this: Gucci put itself in that situation. You know, Gucci put itself in that situation. If you owe a nigga $25 million, what the fuck you think a nigga gonna do? Not saying that he was supposed to do that, but you owe, you know, all the information coming out, you owe a nigga $25 million, man. What the fuck you think a nigga gonna do, man?
But yeah, but that's
you know,
okay. But then what you think he's going to you come try to?
Yeah, right. We never knew. We never knew how the conversations were between them. Gucci could have been like, "Yo, motherfucker, you ain't getting this bread." He could be like, "Yo, my nigga, let me get my bread, nigga."
Renegotiate the contract.
How the conversations was going.
Right. Renegotiate.
See, let me tell you something. A nigga sell wolf tickets till it's time for you to come to that game. And apparently he thought they wasn't gonna come play that game.
I mean, true, because you never know. He could be like, SMD, you ain't getting nothing. Click.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You never,
nah, you playing with me. You playing with me.
You never know how the conversation was going.
I really don't know the conversation. That is true. That is so true.
You never. That's why you always got to think. You never know how that conversation was going. You never know what niggas was talking about. You never know none of that shit. All you know is that Shiesty and Big 30 and his father and a couple of other niggas went over there and did X, Y, and Z. You don't know what led up to that. Yo, my nigga, I just came home. I just need my money. Yo, let me out that deal. Somebody else got some money for me. You don't know if that nigga was like, nigga, you ain't getting out that motherfucking deal, motherfucker.
Right, that's so easy.
You don't know if a nigga was like, nigga, you ain't getting out that deal. SMD, suck my nigga, you ain't getting out no deal.
Exactly. Like,
you work for me, motherfucker. Look, listen, when a nigga used to when a nigga is used to selling wolf tickets, a nigga gonna sell them. Another thing, nigga say, yo, Gucci caught a body. Okay, Gucci did catch a body. How Gucci caught that body? You go back to Waka interview before when him and Gucci was beefing, 100% beefing, and Waka's like, yo, nigga, you caught a body with a nigga running away from you. You ain't stand over a nigga and moke him. You know what I'm saying? You was in the dark, letting off in the dark. You letting off in the dark. Anybody could have got hit. So you might have really ain't even want to do that. Just because a nigga catch a body don't mean a nigga that nigga. It's a lot of niggas that drop bodies. What I will say is Gucci he's in a trying time for him right now because he about to learn some shit. You know what I'm saying? You about to learn that the shit that you was rapping about, mind you, you got 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine was going fucking crazy. Like, yo, y'all not gonna hold Gucci to the same standard that y'all held me to? Shit is mixy. You know what I'm saying? We could jump down that rabbit hole and talk about him, but we're not gonna do that. What I will say is, again, you never know what those conversations was like before Pooh Shiesty said, yo, you know what, nigga? I'm gonna make you sign this. I'm gonna make you sign this, and I want what's mine. You never know. So, however it went. Yo, last question for the night, man. Because I want to end this on a question. Growing up in New York, right? What is the best New York food that you can get in New York? The best.
Only in New York.
Hands down.
Of course, a bacon, egg, and cheese. That's it. I'm telling you, because you don't notice how people really can't make bacon, egg, and cheese. It's weird. It's certain things that people just can't make. Like you will go to a regular store and get it, and it's like this don't taste right. It's not hitting the same.
Right.
I feel like that's something that you can't really like. I don't know what they do in these bodegas, but they make it right. But you can't get it like somewhere else the same. To me, in my opinion. And Chinese food too. Chinese food don't always hit the same.
So check it, right. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. You should know the secret already, but I'm gonna tell y'all a secret, right? So I don't eat bacon, egg, and cheese because I don't eat scrambled eggs. I don't eat eggs sunny side up. Like I eat boiled eggs.
You eat bread.
I mean,
I eat bread. So I'm gonna tell you what I get from the store, and so if I get,
what do you get from the corner store?
If I do go get a breakfast sandwich, I get hot link sausage with bacon, mozzarella cheese, with a little bit of butter on a roll. You know what I mean? I don't do bacon, egg, and cheese, but I do the bacon with the cheese minus the egg and all that. But I do.
And you add the sausage.
Hot link.
I'm gonna try that.
Try that. Hot link sausage.
What kind of cheese you get?
Mozzarella.
So you get hot link sausage,
bacon,
with the bacon,
and mozzarella
cheese with butter on the roll.
Yeah, like I make them butter the bread because the bread be hot, but I make them I make them butter the bread after. Yeah, after it come out the toaster or whatever, I make them butter it and then you know what I mean? Excellent. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you another thing I get real quick. I'll tell you another thing I get. My man Smooth, like, yo, you the best ever. So what I used to get, I go to the corner store and I make them make bacon, and then I get like 2 boiled eggs. You know what I mean? I get like 2 boiled eggs with that. So my man, you know what I mean? My man Smooth, like, yo, you made that famous, baby. You know what I mean? When he see this, he gonna know. Nigga made that famous. That's what listen to bacon eggs with the salt and pepper. Famous. I'm famous.
Boiled eggs.
The bacon.
Boiled eggs in the corner store.
Boiled eggs, extra pepper. Yo, should be black. Extra pepper. Should be black. Little salt. Haven't sent, bro. Haven't sent.
You get toast or you just get the eggs? So you just get the bacon?
Nah. Just boiled eggs. I don't like boiled eggs next to. I eat toast. Don't get it twisted. I eat toast. I just don't like that on. Like I can't.
Yeah.
In my mind, I won't.
No, you can't do that. You eat that by itself. Yeah, you eat that by itself.
Best New York food for me. Best New York food for me though. I would probably have to say, and I know it's not a New York thing, but it's just because I love it so much. This is my go-to food. Like everybody know me. If you know me, then you know this. My go-to food is pizza. Like I will get pizza, and I'm in love with pizza. I got pizza restaurants that I could just go to every day if I wanted to. I fucking love pizza, man. Y'all remember back in the days downtown Brooklyn, across the street from Albee Square Mall, the pizza shop that was a small pizza shop, and they used to have the pizzas with mad cheese on it.
Yo, listen. My mom used to take me and my brother there after school, after work. Bro, it used to be so crowded in there, my nigga, like this.
And it's mad
you already know.
Niggas in there like this, busting it down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, bro. But this how you know. This how you know.
Serious.
We a long way from then. Yo, those pizza slices, mind you, they was mad big. Pause. They was only $1.50. Get the pizza with the motherfucking Italian icy, the motherfucking lemon with the lemon with the motherfucking cherry. Oh my heavens!
To this day, and I need
fountain.
I need the fountain.
Let me tell
fruit
y'all.
punch too.
Can I tell y'all that I went to Italy and the pizza was not pizza ring?
I believe it.
I was like, yo, the pasta wasn't pasta ring. Like I felt like I was in Italy and I was like, all right, I have to have authentic icy. I have to have pizza. And maybe that's maybe that's the one that they're used to, but it was not giving what I wanted it to give. I'm like, yeah, I need to go back to New York because that's what Italians is saying.
We the fucking best. We are the fucking best.
Yo, for
I
me,
went to Italy expecting to get the authentic, like, nah, it wasn't. And maybe I'm used to this. That's
we the best, man. We the best. That's it. We the best.
I would have to say, I would have to say, like you said, pizza for sure, pizza. Because I've been hitting up different spots. I say New York slices, fucking New York style. Yeah, right, nigga. I go in there, that shit is like, bro.
Not New York.
Besides them, if I'm not making the shit, there might be like 2 Jamaican spots that I fuck with, and it's crazy because the nigga on Hillside, cool nigga, you know what I'm saying, cool brother. He came from Queens, you know what I'm saying. He used to live in Queens, and now he's down here. He's been down here like 10 years or whatever. But he was telling me like, yo, man, it's the tap water too, man. You know, it's the tap water from NY that makes shit better. I was like, what?
Yo, that down south water be tasting like eggs. That down south water be tasting like eggs. Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Reclaim that long water. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, when I used to be young, a nigga young down south, I'd be like, yo, why the fuck this water tastes like egg? Yo, my grandma used to smack me in the mouth like, stop that fucking cursing. I'd be like, why the fuck this water tastes like eggs?
Oh, shit.
You know niggas wasn't drinking bottled water in fucking 1989.
No.
And you expect me to fucking drink Kool-Aid that done came out of that fucking water and that water fucking tastes like eggs? I knocked that fucking Kool-Aid down. I spill that motherfucking Kool-Aid in the refrigerator.
With the funny taste,
what you talking about, man? My grandma, you better cut that shit out. I'm like, damn, I can't wait to go home. Damn, yo, let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you some shit. Fuck this. We about to end this shit. I'm gonna tell you some shit. I go to Georgia, right? Brunswick, Georgia. I used to go to Georgia like every year between Georgia, you know what I'm saying, North Carolina, South Carolina, right? All the time, every year when I was nigga was young. Summertime, I'm there. I'm on the motherfucking road. I'm going from state to state to state. Little motherfucker. We go to one of my grandma's friends' crib in Georgia. I ain't gonna say no names because they might still be alive. I don't know. We go there. We at the motherfucking cookout, right? So my grandma's is, first of all, number one, we're gonna start here. Y'all know me. I don't eat nobody's food. I don't give a fuck if I know you. I don't give a fuck if we cool. I don't eat your food. It's right now, it's maybe only three people foods that I will actually eat that cooks. I don't fuck with people food. When I go to barbecues, I don't eat food. I will come to your barbecue and I will go to the Chinese restaurant and get Chinese food and eat Chinese food in face type shit. Cause I don't trust people.
Why are you trusting those Chinese people over like
fuck it? I trust them before I trust somebody digging in their ass. You understand? Somebody digging their ass by the grill, smoking a motherfucking cigarette, put the cigarette in his mouth, and digging your ass at the grill. I trust that before I trust that. So cool. We're gonna fast forward back to where we was at. I'm in fucking Georgia. We at the fucking cookout, right? Mm-hmm. My grandma was like, come in the house and say hi. I go in the house and say hi. I sit down on the motherfucking couch. When I sit down on the couch, I'm looking at the wall. I see a motherfucking roach. I said, oh shit, this is a motherfucking roach. Cool. We seen roaches before. Ain't nothing wrong with no roaches. We seen roach. Everybody done seen a motherfucking roach before.
Right.
This motherfucking roach. A roach, not a water bug. We ain't talking about the big water bugs. The motherfucking roach. The motherfucking roach went and flew off the wall. Flew like this.
Shit.
I said, what the fuck? What the fuck? My grandma said, what you just said? I said, I'm going outside. I go outside, I tell my cousin, I said, yo, nigga, there's fucking roaches flying in there, man. Nigga said, roaches flying? I said, yeah, nigga, it's roaches. Okay, cool, we fast forward. I go back in the motherfucking house, right? That ain't the only roach flying. It's roaches flying in this motherfucker like they flies. I'm saying, cool. I'm not eating shit from here. Now, mind you, sometimes from the grill, they take the food from the motherfucking grill, bring it inside the house.
Right.
They got the chicken. First of all, the chicken look nasty. The motherfucker, the barbecue chicken look nasty like shit ain't even done. I see motherfucking roach fly and fly down on the motherfucking barbecue chicken.
Jesus.
Oh my.
What they do?
My grandma's gonna take some fucking barbecue chicken and put it on the plate and tell me that I smack this shit the fuck on the floor, man. I'm not eating no motherfucking barbecue chicken. Got no motherfucking. Now I'm going full out crazy in that motherfucker. And my grandma was like, "Yo, I'm gonna tell your moms because you." My aunt Lena like, "Yo, what happened?" I said, "There's roaches flying in there, and grandma want me to eat this fucking food. I'm not eating that food. I gotta get home." So my aunt Lena said, "Ain't no roaches flying in there." I said, "You been outside? Go in the house." I'm little, nigga. I'm not even probably 10 years old. My aunt Lena go in the motherfucking house. She said, "I'm taking y'all back to Aunt Mildred's house. We getting the fuck out of here. It's roaches flying."
Oh, man.
Let me tell you something, man.
This is roaches flying.
This is in fucking Georgia. If y'all got roaches fucking flying, you know what? I ain't gonna do this shit, man, because this shit, that's some traumatizing shit. We gonna end this shit with this. I'm done. I'm done.
Listen, no, but let me tell you one thing though, because that's funny that you say that. Because one time, those vendors that be selling like the peanuts and they be smelling mad good.
Yeah.
One time I seen the vendors, they was talking to each other. A whole freaking pigeon flew into the thing, got some nuts.
I would have lost my fucking mind.
Ate them, flew out, and the guy was like trying to shoot it away. And I was like, the fact that I know he gonna serve somebody else nuts after that makes me sick to my stomach. And I ain't never eat those nuts, but they be smelling good. But listen,
this is why I don't buy street food. Yo, my moms used to be like, my moms used to be like, "Yo, why the fuck do people buy food from these motherfuckers and they don't even have no place to wash their hands?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nigga could piss right here and then go right back and serve you a fucking Frank for the Frank eaters. You Frank eating freaky ass niggas.
Oh my God! I seen
you a big grown ass man. You a big grown ass man buying Franks off the street. Street Franks.
And them halal trucks, my nigga.
A hot dog.
They just scratching their foot,
hot dog.
playing with their foot, and serving that fucking meat over rice.
Miss Savage,
you
know what? Good night. With that being said, I kill niggas dead. Done here. We fucking done here because she trying to be funny. Thank y'all. Whoever made it to the end of this shit,
we love you.
Thank you for making it to the end of this shit. And we didn't say this shit in the beginning, but I'm gonna say it in the ending. This is episode 18.
Oh shit!
Of the Expensive Everything podcast. Expensive with the Z because the shit ain't free. Boss Money motherfucking Bates.
We celebrate that 20th.
Savage is Miss Savage. Alphonse the motherfucking mover.
Yes.
We out of here, man. Easy.
Peace, y'all.